Hi guys, welcome to a new series, North Node in Cancer. I'm wearing my pajamas. Pajamas is a universal symbol of comfort, of nurturing, of cozy at home, underneath your covers or not, but it has to do with comfort, with coziness, with warmth, with nurturing. So when I say welcome to North Node in Cancer, I'm saying welcome home. This one's dear to me because I have North Node in Cancer. So a lot of what I'm going to talk about is going to come from personal experience. I've lived it, I know how it feels like, I know how you guys feel. So before we dive into the specifics of Cancer North Node, let's give you a general idea about Capricorn South Node. Capricorn South Nodes, you guys are my workaholics. We know how to work hard. We're not afraid of hard work. We're not afraid of obstacles. And the more difficult, the better. The tougher, the better. The more steep the ladder that we have to climb, the better. Because Capricorn gives himself life. Capricorn gives himself worth through hard work. Through hard work, achievement, diplomas, recognition, people looking up to us, applause. We want to be, we don't mind working hard, and we want to be acknowledged for that. We want people to look up to us and say, oh my God, you, the true goat, because the symbol of the Capricorn is that mountain goat, right? So a true goat, the greatest one of all, greatest of all time. That's what Capricorn wants in their heart. They want, in their mind, they want that recognition, and they don't mind putting in the hard work. They don't mind putting in the hours. They don't mind sacrificing everything around them for achievement, for that gratification that comes from achievement. So my workaholics, people who are not afraid of responsibility, people who are not afraid to step into any situations, no matter how crazy, no matter how volatile, to come in and say, I got this, guys. Capricorn is the father of the zodiac. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. They're both nurturing, but they do it in different ways. Capricorn, being the father of the zodiac, is tough. He's strict. He does not like a lot of emotion. He sees emotions as weakness. Capricorn South Nodes hate to display weakness, because weakness means that I'm not strong. That means that I will not climb to the mountain. That means somebody else will be better than me. We're competitive like Aries South Nodes, but we do it in a sense of achievement, like we have to achieve. Without it, we're nothing. We don't know who we are unless we're working hard, unless we're producing, and everybody gets to see it, and everybody gets to look at us and say, wow, you're amazing. We want that. But the pitfall with this is that in this lifetime, because Capricorn is in the South Node, we overdid that. We overworked ourselves. We overworked ourselves to death. We ignored everything that had to do with our own comfort. We ignored everything that had to do with our own families, our emotions, our hearts. We probably don't even know what it feels like to feel, because we suppressed our hearts and our feelings so much, because feelings meant weakness. If I'm weak, I will be defeated. If I'm weak, my enemy. And with Capricorn South Nodes, we are competitive, and we kind of see everybody as, if it's not me, then he's gonna be. If you're not first, you're last. Kind of like Aries South Node. So for us, showing emotions meant weakness. It means somebody can take advantage of us, and we do not like that. So I guarantee you, Capricorn South Nodes, very disconnected from feelings. Uncomfortable with feelings, uncomfortable with emotions, uncomfortable with crying. I guarantee you, if you freaking cry, you're doing it somewhere hidden where nobody can see you. Even women, guys, even women. I was very uncomfortable with crying, very. I did not want anybody to see me as weak. I had to prove to everybody, including myself, that I was tough, that nothing can get me, that I can do this, that nobody can do it better than me. That's another pitfall for Capricorn. We are so used to taking charge. We're so used to doing everything on our own and being completely independent from others that we don't trust others to get things done. We think that we're the smartest, we think we're the best, we're the most efficient, we are the best. And so we can look down upon others and say, well, you're never gonna be good enough. Your work is never gonna be good enough to my standards. Capricorn South Nodes, huge standards, huge. And just as we are critical of others, and saying, not good enough, this is not good enough, you can do better, 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 better. We do that to ourselves. So that critic that's on the outside is also on the inside, doing the same thing, driving us and saying, you can do better, you can do better. Stop your crying, wipe your tears, very masculine. Get out there and do it, because if you don't do it, nobody's gonna do it. So Yeah. So now with North Node in Cancer, you are here to get off that mountain. You're here to get off the corporate ladder. You're here to get off that desire for achievement, for desire to recognition. You're here to put on your pajamas, literally and figuratively, and freaking nurture. And first, you're gonna have to nurture yourself. You're gonna have to get in touch with your emotions. You're gonna be brought to your knees with feelings, and it's going to be very uncomfortable for you. You're not going to know what to do. You may be at a funeral and you're not going to know what to feel. Somebody's cat just died and you'll be like, well, fuck, I don't feel anything. Almost like no empathy. But it's not because you guys don't have it. It's just that it's been buried deep inside of you so much through so many lifetimes. You forgot that connection to your heart that you literally can't feel emotions. And some people may say, gosh, you're so cold. You're so cold. You have no heart. People told me that before. And you don't understand. You're like, well, but it's true. Like literally, you're so disconnected from that part of you that in this lifetime, you will be forced to connect to that. You will not find pleasure in career advancement. You will not find pleasure in busy work. You will not find pleasure. You may think, but the more you do it, the more you work hard, the more you climb the ladder, the more you ignore your own comfort, your own emotions, the unhappy you're gonna be, to the point where you might freaking collapse. You might get sick, you might get fired, only to freaking stop you in your tracks and force you to spend time by yourself, to forget about achievement, to forget about all of that, spend time alone, get to know your emotions, get to know, watch movies, get to know that emotional part of you, bring it out. And you're gonna have a lot of crying, guys. I'm telling you, a lot of crying where you're gonna have to accept that, gosh, I'm strong, but I don't need to be so strong. I don't need to carry the world on my shoulders. Somebody else can do it. I can just relax. I can just make some soup and just sit here and watch This Is Us, and cry my heart out. That's good for you. Even though your mind may say this is stupid, it's a waste of time, we have so much work to do. It's the best thing for you. It's just to sit there underneath your blankets with a good movie, emotional movie, something that's gonna pull on those strings and freaking make you cry. And the more you cry, the better. So as you learn to nurture yourself, after that, you'll be able to nurture others. You'll still be tough because when you bring in that Capricorn South Node toughness, it's not going anywhere. But now you're going to do it with a motherly approach, with a nurturing approach. You're not going to be that strict father figure that says, no, this is not good enough. You're going to be nurturing. You're going to be strong. You're going to be a huge rock for whoever needs you because you have the strength and then you'll have the empathy and the feeling part. It's a beautiful combination. All right, so now we're going to dive into each house specifically to give you an idea what you're working with, okay? All right. North Node in Cancer in the 8th house. Welcome home. This one is very dear to me because this is the node that I have. North Node in Cancer in the 8th. And I guarantee you guys, one of the reasons why I'm making these series is because when I was looking for answers on what the hell does it mean to have North Node in Cancer in the 8th, I couldn't find nothing except the usual, well, you're gonna, benefit from your partner and you're gonna manage people's money and you might have a few deaths in your life. And I was like, that makes no sense. I mean, that's not enough. I want more. I want more. And that's the beauty of the 8th house, North Node, is that you'll always want to dig for more because that house is deep. So the key here was that don't listen to anybody, dive into your own, and then you will know the answer. And that's why I'm doing this series, because I want to help others understand, maybe they're confused and maybe they don't want to dig deep. So I want to kind of help them and say, hey, here's how I see it. Okay, North Node in Cancer in the 8th, my node. Let's talk about the limiting beliefs of South Node in Capricorn in the 2nd house, the good and the bad. The good, you're very self-sufficient. You're very independent. You don't like to depend on anybody for whatever reason. You don't like to depend on anybody because then nobody can use you, abuse you, nobody can do nothing to you if you are taking care of yourself. So you're very, very, very self-sufficient. If you're a woman like me, you are so used to taking care of yourself that it's hard for a guy to take care of you. It's hard for a guy to maybe court you because you will say, I got this. No, it's okay. I don't need it. No, it's okay. No. And I know that because I was like that. And I had to learn that self-sufficiency is okay, but self-sufficiency for a woman sometimes is no, you gotta relax. You gotta be a woman. I had to remind myself that I'm a woman. But I'm not gonna talk about myself. coming back to you guys. South Node in the second in Capricorn. You are very hardworking in generating money. You know how to work hard, you know how to work a lot, and your worth, because second house is worth, is based on your hardworking skills. You don't know yourself without the hard work. For you, relaxation would be a no-no. For you, relaxation would have been very uncomfortable because you're always thinking, if I'm not working, then I'm wasting my time and then I am worthless. So you always proved yourself and gained your worth through working a lot, like a horse. You're an amazing employee. I remember myself, amazing employee, always going beyond, always a workaholic, because I wanted people to say, wow, you're so amazing, you're so good. Because Capricorn does all this for acceptance, for status, for admiration. Capricorn wants people to look at him and say, wow, without you, we would be nothing. Capricorn loves all that. Capricorn is so empty inside that he's putting all of his strength and might into doing things so that he can get appreciation, admiration, respect, honor from another. So in the second house, workaholic, self-sufficient, independent, my own resources, and kind of because you're so used to your resources and because you're used to working hard for your resources, you probably kind of stingy. You know, I was stingy. I still am sometimes, like stingy with my resources, stingy with, you know, my money. It's like I made it, I worked hard for it, and that's it. Like it's mine, it's mine. I don't know if you guys are like that too, but if you are, great. Nothing wrong with that. You know, that's what you're used to. You're used to kind of providing for yourself and also kind of, that's it, just providing for yourself. You know, you're used to taking care of yourself on all levels. Your values have to do with hard work. You probably always thought that whatever comes easy is not worth it. And you probably saw the more difficult the situation was, the more work and effort it required, the better. And basically that was your cycle. It probably still is, you know, where you're just like, oh, this is difficult. And the more difficult something is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, you're like, yeah, another chance to prove myself that I'm amazing and somebody else to tell me that. And I'm going to do everything just to have somebody else give me that admiration. Always looking for admiration. So a lot of values as far as self-preservation, you know, Capricorn in the second does not like to waste resources. Capricorn in the second knows value of things. Capricorn in the second is very efficient. I was very efficient with things. I was always like, we can't have too much of something. Make sure everything gets used. Make sure nothing gets wasted. Make sure everything is used. Nothing is thrown away. And that's the beauty of it. You know, you're very, very efficient. You're very efficient with your... with what you value. You know, you're very clear cut on like, I like this, I don't like that, this is not good for me, I'm going to walk away. So you're very comfortable in your material world, very comfortable with the money you made. You like stability, security. You like to know that there's going to be money tomorrow, that you can provide security and stability. Not very not very frivolous. I would say, you know, Sagittarius in the second, hey, let's go spend the money. Money comes all the time. Capricorn in the second is like, no, money comes through hard work. And if I have this money, then I'm going to freaking save it. So you're probably good at saving. You're good at like always kind of saving and being frugal and just kind of saying, well, no, I can't afford this, you know, because it's just too much. Or, you know, maybe I should get something on sale. It's there, guys. It's there. I mean, I have it in me and fuck it. I'm not embarrassed by it. It's a part of me. I can't deny it. So yeah, a lot of frugality. So I talked a lot about second house. The same thing with sex, probably. Maybe Capricorn in the second, you know, maybe kind of stingy with that part too. You know, kind of like, all right, I'm gonna have sex. Now you can go. You know, not a lot of intimacy, not a lot of sharing. Period. Like it's all mine. It's all mine because I worked hard for it, and it's all mine. And I'm gonna make myself comfortable. And even on myself, like I won't spend the money. I will just keep it for like a rainy day. You know, Capricorn is always afraid of a rainy day. Capricorn is always afraid of like the future, of something unexpected. Oh my God, Capricorn likes stability, and Capricorn will do anything to keep that stability, even if he denies himself the pleasures of life. I would say second house, you know, buying things, spoiling yourself, not a lot of that. Capricorn in the second does not spoil, does not know how to spoil itself, let alone another. So lots of limitations when it comes to money, lots of limitations when it comes to abundance. So let's go to the future. Let's go to North Node in Cancer in the 8th. What does that mean? That means that welcome to transformation. Welcome to transformation on all levels. Welcome to transformation with your how you see money. Welcome to transformation on how you see relationships, how you see sharing, sharing of money, sharing of yourself. If you're a Capricorn in the 2nd, you didn't share nothing. You didn't share your money, you didn't share yourself, you didn't share your body, your attention, nothing. If you didn't like something, you just walked away. You were just like, I don't have time for this. Capricorn's good like that. Capricorn is like, this is not good for me, I gotta walk away. So in the 8th, you will go through a lot of transformation. I'm speaking from my own experience. You will go through and you know, now that Pluto was in Capricorn, Saturn was in Capricorn, Jupiter was in Capricorn, it transited the 2nd house. So you probably already went through a transformation of values, transformation of your worth, you know, going from hard work to being worthy of not working so hard for everything, but just kind of relaxing, easing into it. And the key with Cancer in the 8th is nurturing. But first and foremost, you're going to have to nurture yourself. You're going to have to dig deep into your own 8th house issues of intimacy, you know, fear of intimacy, huge fear of intimacy, fear of opening up to another, fear of being taken advantage of. Because with Capricorn in the 2nd, you're so used to cut and dry. You're so used to separating yourself from everybody and saying, this is mine, this is yours, you keep yours, I keep mine, I'll see you later. In the 8th house, Cancer, that's a no-no. There is no mine and yours, it's ours. So you will learn how to share. You will learn how to share. You will learn how to share your body. You will learn how to share your emotions. You will learn how to share your pain. You will learn how to be vulnerable. And you're asking yourself, well, how the hell am I going to learn that? Well, if you haven't already, if you're young, you're going to have situations in your life where you're going to lose money. You're going to lose that safety and security to show you that you don't need that cushion underneath. That if you are nurturing to yourself, that if you nurture, you know, get honest about your fears, get honest about your pain, get face to face with your pain, get face to face with all your demons, your dark side, all of that. And be able, you know, to nurture yourself and to love yourself and to forget about material security and stability. Forget about stability, guys. That's going to be a big one. You will be forced to forget about stability on all levels, to show you that you don't need stability, to show you that you're always going to have everything that you need, and to trust. 8th house is about trust. Trusting that the resources will be there, that people will be there to assist you, because you're so used to being on your own, you're so used to being independent and doing everything on your own, that it's going to be hard for you to say, how can I just sit here and relax and know that somebody's going to help me? Who the hell is going to help me? Well, I have news for you. People will come into your life to assist you. But at the same time, you will learn how to share with those people. You will learn how to, you know, listen to them, how to open up to them, how to nurture them, because they're going to come to you with 8th house issues. You're going to meet people that have addictions. You're going to meet people that have pain. You're going to meet people that have losses of some kind. And you yourself are going to go through those things. You're going to lose things. You're going to have death. You're going to have loss of stability, loss of money. You're going to have loss of security. You're going to lose the ground underneath you. But you're going to be okay in every freaking moment. I promise you. It's very scary. Anytime you have North Node in the 8th house, no matter the sign in, it's a scary position, because you will be shaken up to show you that you don't need security and stability, that you'll always have what you need. So people will come to you in your life with pain, with loss, with trauma, with addictions, and you will have to be face to face with them and accept them and nurture them and love them and not look at them as weak, because you consider yourself very strong. You know, Capricorn in the South Node in the 2nd, you're like, nothing is going to shake me and my foundation, because I work for my money. I have my support system, my own support system that I created. Nothing is going to shake me. You're going to attract people that don't have that. They don't have that stability and security. They're going to look for you to, like, look at them and nurture them and say, buddy, I can help you. You know, I can help you see the light. I can help you to come up for fresh air, you know, come up from that depth that you're in, that you're lost in. You know, help them with addictions. Love them. You will be called to share with people. You will be called to love people in their pain. It's going to be hard, guys, because I'm doing it. It's going to be really hard. But once you do that to yourself, once you give yourself that love, once you give yourself that nurturing, once you establish that safety and security from within, the people that are going to come into your life, you will help them, and you will have the resources you need. You will have the money you need. The money will come. You will have food. You will have all your basic needs that you're so scared to lose. You will have them, and they're going to come through others, because it's going to be a beautiful relationship. You're going to nurture them in their pain, and you're going to help them see their cycles. You're going to be like a psychiatrist for them. You're going to nurture them. Cancer in the 8th, you're going to freaking hold people's hands and give hugs and say, I got you. Please don't be scared, you know. And they in turn will help you. They will give you the money that you need. They will give you the support you need, food, whatever you need. You will always have everything you need, and you won't have to work hard for it like you're used to. That's the beauty of this nodal position. Okay, same thing with sex. Oh my God, we're going on 13 minutes. Fuck it. This is the longest North Node video because it's my North Node position. So I can make it long because I'm speaking from experience. Same thing sexually. If you're used to always being guarded and shut down and closed off and selfish, because Capricorn in the 2nd is selfish with everything, including their body. So as you open up more and become vulnerable and learn to not be afraid of people, not be afraid to open up to them, you'll be able to share yourself. You'll be able to share your body as well. And it's not going to be, you know, maybe you have some painful memories. With Capricorn in the 2nd, there's probably some painful memories about sexuality, you know, because Capricorn in the 2nd is a very cold position, you know, money, protection, security. So in the 8th in Cancer is a very warm position. It's just like here, you know, vulnerability in sex, you know, telling your partner what you want. Opening up, speaking up. Here's what I want. Here's what I like. Here's what I'm afraid of. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to share. And then they will share, and then you will share again, and they will share, and it's going to be beautiful. So yeah, don't be scared. You know, you got this node. It's a beautiful node. You can do it. You can do this. Position is not bad, okay? It's a beautiful, very deep, very nurturing, very rewarding position. So once again, get away from effort. The more effort something is, you got to get away from it, because you are here to not be so much effort and working hard. You're not. You're here to be more nurturing, listening, helping, healing, and then you'll have the money you need, the security you need, the stability you need. Okay? All right, guys. Longest video of the North Node series. All right. I hope you guys enjoy.